Alright, I can't wait to see what's broken within the month I haven't streamed. Actually, everything looks fine. That's surprising. Alright, where is... Shush for now. There we go. How is everyone doing that is here at the moment? It wouldn't surprise me if YouTube's just told me to fluff off altogether because I haven't streamed for about a month. Actually, it's been over a month, I think. I blame ZA. ZA completely wrecked me. It took me about a week to get back into my sleep pattern. And then something happened, I can't remember what happened there. I think I got slightly sick because of it, and then work happened. So the work part can't be avoided, but everything before that, yeah, ZA's fault. Speaking of, we can talk a little bit about ZA today, since this is my first stream back after ZA. I have some thoughts on that, obviously. And the Mega Dimension DLC that was announced, has thoughts on that too. Which, overall thoughts to begin with, just as little spoilers. I went into it thinking not much of the game, and I walked out having fun, so that says a lot. Also, why is my CPU so high today? Something's not on the back end running, is it? Let's have a look-sees. No, you're not on. If you were on, my god, I'd hate to see my CPU today. Why is my CPU dying? That says a lot. Why is my CPU dying today? I has no idea. That's not running. We'll just blame the 3DS. I'll be visiting that game myself probably this week. I'm visiting some cousins and they want me to progress on the game. I haven't touched it in months. I'm assuming you're talking about Dark Cloud. Thought you were talking about ZA there for a second, but I was like, months. ZA's only been out for a month, so I'm assuming Dark Cloud. Yeah, I need to do some raw footage collecting for Dark Cloud, so probably end up doing a stream on it. I've got somewhat of a script ready to go for the video. Oh, that's another thing that's blown out the window too, is like ZA... Oh, actually no, I was writing the script, but I had to play ZA twice, so I'm a little bit burnt out on ZA, so I didn't... My desire to finish the script is just gone. And I gotta edit a video and yeah, I gotta finish a couple of other scripts, so that's been fun. Everything's just thrown out the window. And in the span of like the small amount of time I've gone live, I've already had a couple of bot messages on both sides. Fun! I love how like I can't deal with them on my end. Let me bring up. And then that was me trying to remember how to use all this. Bun. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, I think we should just get into it because, well, as I said, we can talk about ZA while I'm running. A lot has actually changed for Star Fox 64 3D since I last streamed it, which I think was the Trifecta run. Since then, 80% now belongs to me. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Practice run went really, really well. 2 major mistakes, but the world record now belongs to me. It is well, it was tied, but we've made a rule changing that the milliseconds now count, so I technically have it there.
Thank you, friend.
Alright, well at least the alerts work. Be great for speedrunning if they did. Also, I'm going to turn Spotify down just slightly. Oh no, it is turned down.
Phantom 3793 celebrated their KrimZen Wolf milestone of 20 months. Thank you very much. Oh great, another Star Fox speedrun with a screaming benchy YouTuber named Lady KrimZen. Hi kid, glad to see you streaming again.
Cheers. I was just about to say, I've been cooking in the lab for Star Fox, and I kind of revolutionized Star Fox 64 3D. Any percent now uses a different route, and I hate it. I wish I never explored the idea of a time save in any percent. You guys aren't going to believe how much this new route change saves. It's unbelievable how much time save it is, but I just hate the fact it's a thing. Any percent now sucks. How you doing, Boz? As I said, I regret doing an experimental run for time save. I spent a couple of months doing it, and I hate the fact I did it now because I don't like the results. It's a huge time save, but oh god. High level running for any percent now for 3D just sucks balls, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But I've been cooking in the lab, and my speedrun stuff is insane. I was doing some runs last night just to... Hi, my GameCube controller just fell. It's alive! Hi, you're alive! I've been cooking, and a strat I thought was inconsistent as all hell is now a little bit more consistent. I've worked it out, I've cracked the code. Katina could kiss my ass, I swear to God. And Bolts is now a little bit more consistent. Hallelujah. Because that was a huge time loss in my any percent world record. And then I don't talk about Venom for that run. That was... I cried when I did that. I nearly burst into tears. I was like, oh, there we go. That's world record gone, but I'm tired. Anyways, let's boot it up. If I can find it. No, that's the original. Where is 3D? There's 3D. And we go boop. Ben's like, chat's random, but it's like, my bot isn't added. That's so weird. I wonder why the bot's not added, but everyone else's name has got an @ symbol in front of it. Also, what? Hold on, where'd my... Doink. There we go. I was like, where's my time split? Yeah, notice that. The chat gets rid of the @ symbol. It's lovely. I love this chat. And then, but in YouTube chat, it's like everyone else has an @ in front of the name except for Asta. And I have no idea why. It's so weird. And I'm not even going to try and begin to explain it, understand it, because I never will. Alright, everything appears to be working. I can't wait to update the 3D layout as well to have some of the new changes for stream. And I can't wait to be stuck in Sector Y after saying Sector Y is consistent. I can't wait, because I've been practicing on English, because it's easier to practice with the practice setup I have. But I can't wait to move to Japanese and find out my setup don't work. I can't wait. Also, screw the AI in this game. In the last... how many months has it been now? Probably last 3 months, maybe? 4 months, maybe? I've noticed the AI in 3D is different to bloody 64. And I hate it. It's disgusting sometimes. You go for a setup, you're like, this works on N64, just to find out it don't work in 3D. So, that's been fun. Alright, time to get comfy. It's anything, I get really comfy. Like when I practice offline and I'm just chilling on the couch doing this, I always play better because I'm so much comfier. So I really need to like figure out a comfy position to play when I'm streaming. Also, even before this doesn't run. Yeah, it started. Sweet! And before something else blows up for my timer, though. Oh, that was slow. I don't know why. I've started reintroducing a charge laser there. I don't know why. I'm confident with my laser shot, so I shouldn't need one. As I said, this is probably going to be a warm-up. Corneria is usually the warm-up of the day. I ran into a tree. Nice millisecond loss there. I missed the bomb. Oh god. I'd been cooking on that strat for that just come from that direction, and it actually screwed me up. I have to take an extra bomb in Sector Y. Still as clean as ever though. Just that one bomb miss though. I know I haven't picked it up in the past. Usually I'd avoid that bomb in the past, but I've been rounding it back in just because on the XL it doesn't lag the game as much. And of course I just go and miss it. Come here, birdie. So I've routed that birdie into the route because birdie drops me a bomb. So I'm gonna have to grab the bomb at the end of Sector Y, which is annoying. Hate going for that bomb. Just because now we need to be in a certain position when we enter the boss in Sector Y. Instead of just going straight through the guts of the middle. We don't do that anymore. Alright, let's see how good my mashing is this morning. My mash is shit this morning. Yep, my mash is a bit shit this morning. Tad bit slow. Tis fine. It's a bit slow though. Probably gonna be a problem for Shogun. Excuse me? Oh, my split's not working. Awesome. Who would have thought I'd lose time because my time split's not working today? Pressing the button and nothing's happening. Well, it works that way. And rip. That's the reset button. Why the fuck is that not working this morning? Last run was perfectly fine. Today? Oh, what the hell is it doing on that? Everyday use. Is that the one I'm doing? Oh, I had it on the wrong bloody profile. That's why. Tis alright. That was a bit of an ass run anyways. That's my fault. I had it on the wrong profile. Of course it's not going to split. It's using the wrong bloody macro. No, it's not the 3DS that's on the Herbert Mystica. It's my that was actually my Stream Deck. It's on the... I set it to the wrong one. I've got two speedrun profiles. One's literally called Everyday Use, and the other one's literally called Speedrun, which is the old one that I used. So it was doing like the wrong command. I was pressing it and wondering why it wasn't splitting. Because it was pressing the wrong buttons. No, it wasn't skill issues, I just forgot which profile I used. I've renovated it since the last stream. As I said, run was ass anyways, it needed to die. That was my excuse to kill the run. This time I won't miss that bomb. I said that was weird I missed that. Mind you, I have read that that I come from a different direction. That could be why. I only just did that last night. I was like, sick, this looks a bit quicker. Might save me like half a millisecond of that. Nice. I had a day I just kept running into that column. I think I ran into it even in my world record. Like just a whole day I was running into that column. Not as cool as last night. I might route it back to the old one, I don't know. I just thought the way it lines up with all my boosting, it was sweet. Still clean. As long as I get that. If I miss that, then I know I'm washed. Which I had a day where I couldn't. I was like, yep, not today. There you go, there's your barrel roll for today. Also, today is not going to be stuck in Corneria. I literally had a day I was stuck in Corneria. I just could not progress a run. Those days are the absolute worst. It's just the game's way of telling you not today. You're like, you're not running today. Go outside, touch grass. That's literally what the game's telling you. Or go play another game. We're not running today. Okay, let's go. Also, I think I've said this before, that somersault literally saves me no time in 3D. It only saves time on N64, just because of the lag. That was a lot better. Except the end. The end sucked. Like, I think I literally missed the ship. And I was like, oh, okay, we're doing one of these today. Cheers for the minor time loss there. LifeSpit's been annoying again. I literally updated it and I regret it. I think it's turned off my global buttons again. Alright, so is it gonna be Corneria Sector-Y Simulator today? I said I can't wait to get there and find out in Japanese it's different again. Which I doubt it. Really now? I didn't even press up! I had that yesterday. I did a maneuver on my stick and I still got a somersault. Apparently I still managed to go in a direction for a somersault. Well, that's world record dead. The only thing I don't like about boosting sometimes is when I'm trying to recenter, that can happen. I've been doing that a lot actually recently, I don't know why. I've come back from a break and I'm just constantly somersaulting now. Indeed. I do like this game, even though it did get memed on in the speedrun community for us. They considered 3D a bit of a meme. I enjoy it though. Alright, I don't need to do Rob, thank God. Alright, this is where it goes different. Although I can't wait to screw this up. Oh, I forgot I do extra boost here, whoops. I implemented that last night. And now you're in the wrong position, I knew it. Yeah, I figured. As soon as I didn't go in with the correct boost, I was like, ah, shit. And I saw it on the mini-map too, I was like, oh no, he's not in the right position. I screwed up. That only happened once yesterday as well, but as I said, I did change how I enter the arena, and it did make a big difference how I enter. At least for Twiddledee and Twiddledum. And then for Shogun, when we get there, I'll explain that shenanigans. Nice. Right, at least my mashing's warmed up. And then timer should be fine. As I said, I did lose a bit of time to my timer last run. So we should be good now. All the kinks should be up the way. I just gotta remember I did change one thing I do in Sector Y, and that's it. Also, no somersault, hopefully. Somersaults waste so much time, and it was put into perspective just how much of a time loss a somersault is on world record. Still somewhat clean. In fact, I could clean up on the return. Just a minor time loss, and that's about it there. Not much. I was just saying my mashing's back to normal. Also, that bird is awkward sometimes. It can drop a bomb and you just end up going in flames like that. Excuse me. Weird boost. Alright, let's see what we do. As I said, I should be all warmed up by now. Sweet, a little bit of hit on the bottom one too. Sweet, okay, we're warmed up. Timer, you gonna behave today? This is going good, we just started. Alright, sick. 303, as quick as I can get on Corneria. Alright, Sector Y. Welcome back to Sector Y Simulator. I'm probably gonna ignore chat for Shogun. Just depends on what's going on with work and all that. Also, I swear when they remade this section, they just thought the lag in front of this was gameplay and they just kept it in. The only thing I can't work out how to remove is that little stump there where you just completely lose speed. Because in 64 you just go into cockpit mode and you just fly straight through. The only way I figured out how to go straight through is just to get bonked in there, basically. Now, this came out in 2011. Remake of an old game. Also, weird line there. What did I do that for? What are you doing? That boost line was terrible. I really need to start getting into a habit of boosting to the left when I'm doing any percent or yellow line. For red line, though, that's a different story. Actually, red line's gonna be a bit awkward now. Can't remember the last time I went to run red. My baby's been forgotten. Oh crap, I just realized. I have this timing to English, not Japanese. Sick. Stay still and let me shoot you. Alright, twiddle-dee twiddle-dum done. That was very close to failing, actually. Okay. We're doing that today, okay? Sick. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Who would have thought the last 5 years Shogun has been a pain in my ass? How you doing? Oh, no, I'm just gonna ignore chat for a second. Oh, that was a terrible bomb. What am I doing? I missed. Hi, Bill. I hate you too. Hi, Bill. Bye, Bill. Bill was there for a second. I hope everyone said hi to Bill. I hate Bill. I take it back. Peppy's not the worst in the game. Bill is. Just Space American. And then Katina's Independence Day. Yummy. Well, the realization just smacked me in the face that I need to kind of practice Sector Y in Japanese. I've been practicing in English. So my boost time is off. Also, I need to remember we're doing yellow line, not 80%. It's annoying because any percent now takes the first part of yellow line. Also, I knew Katina was gonna fail because my first score was 6 and I threw my bomb way too low. And I was like, oh, really? Easiest part of the setup and I screwed it up. The rest of it, though, that's a different story. That's very, very easy to screw up, considering I still don't have a consistent setup for it. The end of it's consistent. The mid part, though, don't get me started. I've been cooking in the lab now for 3 months on how to make that consistent, and I've still got nothing. Except salt and tears. Also, I must have had a... No, I would have had a decent run. I did do a decent run recently, and then we won't talk about how that run ended. That was just sad. Excuse me? That second one was nice though, I did get boosted forward. Alright, let's do this again. It's gonna be one of those days where I just see the air carrier multiple times, and then I see Shogun multiple times, and the rest of the run just gets forgotten. Oh. Also, someone ran in front of me just then. That was lame. I hate it when I don't take out the top one in the first cycle. It was like, ooh. Damn, no 303. 303 is the fastest we're ever going to see for Canaria. That's unless, of course, my timer started late, which we will see 303 easily. So I'm probably gonna have to do... Why is my phone vibrating so much at the moment? All I can hear from the side is just my phone vibrating. I'm gonna throw it in a second. Hey, I got the boost. That seriously looks like I can never make it, but I always do. That is always scary. It's scary doing the left. I think this is why I don't do it, because it's just so scary. But there's 2 instances where it looks like you're just gonna get walloped. I mean, it saves time doing it. It's just so scary, though. It's like one of the safe lines in Area 6. It just looks so dangerous, but it's actually a saves line. There's your fundamentals for today. Actually, the fundamentals is technically at the end of Sector Y. Half boost doesn't quite work. Unless I did 2 half boosts, and that's my bad. I mean, it still works. As long as I'm about halfway up on the boost, I think it still works. Oh, damn it. I knew it. The way he was approaching me there, I was like, nah, this isn't going to work. Unless, of course, I popped the bomb at the right time. I did pop the bomb. Unfortunately, I just didn't follow it up with enough lasers. That's unfortunate. I said it was consistent, but unfortunately it's not 100% consistent. Just because, as I said, this game's AI just sucks. It's consistent in N64 because the AI is a lot more consistent. This game, however, I've noticed the AI can be a little random. I think it also depends on how my teammates kind of spread out too. Like sometimes I need to angle more to the right, other times I don't need to. A lot of the time it's just being adaptive to how he kind of angles at me. Which I can do, it's just whether or not I can land enough laser boost into him is another one. There's just some angles it's just a little too awkward. Cheers. How you doing? So I'm trying to read chat while I'm running. There's just some parts I do need to concentrate just a wee little bit more than others. I mean, Canaria, it's just all vibes. Until I miss a bomb, that is. Although having said that, I say Corneria is all vibes, but then I always forget to follow it up by saying Corneria is the most vital part of this run. It's all vibes until you accidentally screw up the rest of the run. Bye! I think in my prime for this, I used to be able to shoot them down right at the start. I don't risk that no more. I am in my prime. If anything, I'm not too far from retiring. So I was thinking over that, I'm like, once I refine all the world records and then do all stages, other than practicing for 100%, what else is there for me to do in this game? Not really much, actually. I've conquered all the leaderboards except 100%, so I retire. That's how close I am to retiring, for 3D at least. I'll then be moving on to Starlink and the originals. So probably VC will get revisited for NSO. Ah! I'd love to get a... Oh, shite! Okay, I lost time. I want to get the... I think it's called like the... iCube or whatever the hell it's called. The Chinese one. IQ. I would get that for VC running because that is faster than NSO again. Surprisingly. But I gotta break the bank account if I do that. Oh, that was so close to failing. That claw was coming down. And then I'm probably going to run Redline for N64. Why am I saving 5 seconds in Corneria? That's honestly sad. Like, how bad was my yellow line to have a 5-second time loss in Corneria? What did I do? A 5-second time loss, that would put it at 308, 309? I must have missed a cycle on Air Carrier. I think my last yellow line, well, PB/world record was Charity. That was only a couple of months ago. I need to look back on that. Why am I got a 5-second time save in Corneria? That's honestly really sad. I must have been just having a shit day. I said, that is so scary. It looks like I'm not gonna hit it. Well, sorry, I'm gonna hit, but I don't. That's just Falco insulting me because saying I suck. Also, I love the fact I don't need to go for Rob. I still wonder if that actually saves me any time not going for Rob. Because it wouldn't N64. Yeah, no, that could work. I was going down. Shite. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I was gonna say, that felt shite. As I said, I need to practice in Japanese now. I have the fundamentals down. Like, I know what I need to do. It's just adapting it to Japanese, because it goes into the boss fight a lot quicker than English. So you don't have as much time boosting. And as I said, I kind of need X amount of boost going in. So therefore, when I enter the battlefield, my velocity isn't as high. So therefore, I'm a lot slower. So it means I can take out Twiddle-Dee a lot faster. I also need the right position for that too. And then Twiddle-Dum. Twiddle-Dum's position is relative to my position after taking out Twiddle-Dee. It looks basic as all fuck probably watching it, and to be fair, it did when I was watching it. Doing it though, you just realize how much mechanical understanding there is behind it. It's like, goddamn. I actually did try explaining it, and I think I failed as all hell. I can't wait to rewatch my explanation of it when I was explaining it in the video and just cringe at how bad it is. I've kind of got a better understanding of it since. I'm probably gonna have to, like, maybe add an insert of me explaining it a lot better. Fuck off. See what I mean by the AI can be a little weird? I've never been struck by that laser before. It's like stormtrooper accuracy, and yet today is the first time he's hit me. Let me a birdie. I think I hit a tree. High 100 seconds. 100 milliseconds of time loss. Sweet! Revenge of the birdies, oh my god. Revenge of the trees. I've run into a couple of trees today. The trees just shot me. The birdies just blast my ass. Love it. I said you just get days of that. Who the? Who walloped my ass during that fight? I've never taken damage during that fight. The hell? Somebody just came and kicked my ass. Like it's not one hit KO. As I said, I've been consistent. 5.8 time save there. Oh, fuck off, Rob. Never mind. Rob said hi. That's my fault. I haven't been resetting the game. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, friend.
Unknown celebrated their KrimZen pub milestone of 43 months. Thank you very much. Won't be here long, since stuff. But hey, Kath.
Hey, I was waiting for... I was like, is that the end of the message? It is. Hey, how you doing? You're missing out on, like, all the brand new stuff I've implemented into 3D. And I hate every second of it. As I said, I hate what I've created. Are you right there, Slippy? We've gone down the rabbit hole of everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. I'm showing every single alternative thing that can go wrong. Either from going way too fast, or just far out. This is what happens when you go too fast. You just run into everything. I ran into something else. I don't think I've actually been shot. I've run into everything. Calling it now, I'm gonna run into the arch. Leave Slippy alone. He was too busy refining the blue marine. That never gets used again. Please, can we have the blue marine make a return in the next Star Fox game? If we ever get a Star Fox game. We have the anniversary for Star Fox coming up, I believe. Or it has been the anniversary. I've lost count at this point. And we still haven't had a Star Fox bloody game announced. Pretty sure we're coming up for 30 years. Like, the series as a whole is nearly just as old as I am. I still have to play Star Fox Zero. Like, I was, and then something came up and I haven't been able to. Slippy nearly ran into me. If I didn't ute somersault. I know Zonus makes a return in Zero. I was like, I can't wait. Well, at least I'm getting air carrier down, even if I do have to make a couple of iffy moments with it, but still. Still, how am I getting like a... I've been consistent. It's been a 5.8 time save every time. And I will never understand why. As I said, was my run in Corneria that bad?
Good luck.
Like, what was that? A 3.4? It would have to have been a 309. If that. It could have been a 310. Depending on where the milliseconds were. As I said, that's just sad knowing that. And the only way I usually get a 309 is if I miss a cycle. Oh, excuse me. I got a full boost instead because of that. As I said, I've run into everything in this run. Does it actually affect time? Not really. Although if I full boost, yes it does. If I don't, no. I mean, it's not like the old days where I'd take a couple of hits and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I remember I'd always come out of Aquas, like, just barely alive, and then now I do Aquas and I barely take a hit. It's amazing what changes within 2 years of running this game. And then, as I said, there's just other things that never change. That was way too soon, so a half probably would have done it. Half and then a full, I think that does it, but I've got no boost, so it means I'm coming in at full velocity. That sucks. Oh, okay, never mind. As long as I do that, we're good. But you, my dear, are in the wrong spot. The only advantage that is I'm coming down from a boost going into this. That's it. Shoddy as all fuck, but we still got it. If I didn't get the quick kill right on Twiddledee, that would have been a fuck up. Sweet! I love it when I see a 34 time save. And a gold. And a rainbow. It's all in one. Alright. Chat, you don't exist for a little bit. Ah, fuck off. I hate this game. Uh-oh. Never mind. I didn't get a single hatch. I think I got one. No, I literally reset before that. Hi, Katina. Bye, Katina. Damn, I haven't failed that in a while. Mind you, I haven't practiced for a bit. The last practice run I did was my world record run. And then after that, it's been dedicated to Sector X and Bols. Not Sector X, Sector Y and Bols. So if you said hi to Bill, say bye to Bill. He gone again. Mind you, as I said, I haven't failed that in a while, but that is not easy. I screwed the first bit up. I hesitated, going, should I go for it or not? And I did go for it, and I was like, that probably is gonna fuck me up, and it did. It's a new strat I've implemented in Katina, but the problem is, it's not consistent, and I haven't found a way to make it consistent yet. Without spending hours upon, fuck off, of hours and hours in the lab trying to cook at it and constantly resetting, which gets boring after a while. So next time I probably won't go for it. I do go over it in my world record analysis because I did go for it. Talking about it and the problems with it that I haven't worked out yet. And why the 64 version doesn't work with it. And then talking about how it could be done, blah blah blah, but there's still... Wow, that was lag, hi. Talking about if one day someone steps up to the plate of working out of the quick kill being implemented into 3D, that was a full boost. 80% falls underneath sub 20 easily at that point. And then yellow line is sub 20, like it would be huge for 3D. I just can't figure out implementing a 4 hatch. Just because the UFO differs to 64 completely. There's your barrel roll. So, TLDR on that last one, I was fighting over if I should do a strategy or not that I've just implemented and I'm not really too keen about, and I went for it. That was so risky doing that. I'm not going to do it if we get to Katina. Just getting to the part where the UFO is summoned is just RNG on itself. Which, to be fair, it's not as bad as N64's RNG. I think probably 90% of the time I go through compared to the 30% in N64. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the N64 runners have said it's about 70% chance Bill just straight up denies in N64. As I said, that's another can of worms we can talk about with Katina. Excuse me? I got smacked again. Am I getting smacked by the air carrier? I mean, I'd like to see Solar today, but put it this way, if I see Solar, there is a high chance that it's world record at that point. Well, that one was a 5.4. I got smacked. But I am happy to report that Sector Y has been a little bit more consistent than I thought it was going to be. We've made it to Katina twice. Excluding all the time something's gone wrong outside of my control. Either rub popping up or my timer just not working. Which honestly, that's how it should be. Sector Y shouldn't really be the issue at the run. It should honestly be Katina. Considering how many things can go wrong in Katina and just cause a reset. Which is why I said if I do make it the Solar, there's a high chance it's a world record run at that point. The Sector Y and Katina are the hardest part of the run. For any percent, I'd probably say no, it's not world record, just because Sector X is a thing there, which can be dicey. Only because I haven't practiced that part of the run. Of course, boss can ruin everything, of course, so... Might be a bit premature to say it's a world record run pre-boss. Actually, I can't even remember how good boss was in this run. I think for Yellow Line, boss was average, just like any of my other runs. And any percent boss was really bad. If anything, that's where all my time loss was. It's in boss. Of course, one somersault and Venom. Wow. This Sector Y has been trash. Sorry, you're not getting a Rob visit from this one. Okay, that works. Half boost and then a full boost would work. And then I have to get Tweedledee. That was sloppy. Still worked. I got smacked again. I know I got smacked, so I'm gonna get a bit of an awkward wobble here. Never mind. Even with the awkward wobble, he still goes down. As I said, me thinking today Sector Y is just gonna be a majority of the stream, I was wrong. Like, the runs that have actually gone through, I think majority of them have actually gone through. Except for maybe some of the awkward ones with him. Alright, chat, you don't exist while this planet exists. Alright, hi Bill. Chat, prepare to say bye, Bill. Alright, I'm not gonna go for it. Nice. That's what I'd like to see. I like that. I like it. Oops. No, no, down, down, down. Nice. I like that a lot. That was clean. I got a quick hatch kill right at the start too. That was clean. As long as I get 2 hatches before this, we're all good. I could have gone for a 3, but I was like, I'm gonna hold on to my bombs. Just because Macbeth. Bye. Fuck you. Can you imagine if I took that hit and lost a wing? I would have been actually pretty mad. Because I took an extra hit that I didn't really need to take. Sick! I was gonna say, that was a clean Katina. I'm not gonna lie on that one. That was clean. Except for one somersault didn't need to exist. But it wasn't a time loss. That was just me being dumb. And getting a bit too excited that, oh my god, I actually got it. Hi! We have a run. We actually made it out of the first part of hell. And we've just driven into hell. How's that for a pun? Alright, Solar. Still don't know what the fuck you do in this to save time, other than like, don't get hit. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill! Bye, Bill! Fuck off, Bill! Thanks for the bomb! You're welcome! Remind me to never save Katina again. 6 bombs. That's good. We can just focus on flying. Actually, you know what? I might grab a couple of extra bombs. Just because I'm thinking bowls. I know, bombs and bowls. Actually very useful in bowls. Just because it can get us to 34 a lot quicker. And there is a strat I have started implementing. It does work sometimes. I actually don't know if it's doing anything. I'm just coping. I'm pretty sure it's a cope that it's working. But it is somewhat making the core a bit more consistent. So having a few extra bombs is actually very nice. If I don't use them all in Macbeth, that is. Yeah, fuck off. I'm not having a repeat of last run. Far out. I don't think I've ever been so disappointed in myself. I lost time in solar. I lost a minute in solar, and I've never been so disappointed in myself when that happened. That's why I said that run never existed. And it was a rainbow. I was going to say, I think I took that boss down a bit quicker than I normally do. Macbeth, where everything can go wrong. Like, I could take the wrong route here. I can miss a switch, which I have done. Or I can fuck the bomb throws up. Like that. That was a fuck up. Oh, nice bomb throw. I may as well not have even attempted that. Could have saved the bomb. Could have saved a little bit of my pride and my ego on that one. Holy hell. That was a bad throw. Oh well. Just play good now. Normally, I would get rid of that, and that's not a problem. But I don't really want to like overextend on my bomb use. See, that just saves it. Like, they shut up at that point. Oh shit, Falco dies. Wait, did he live? He normally dies there. I completely forgot I have to save Falco. My mental notes just blanked that. Off, dude. Got a cheap shot in on me. Alright. Well, that was a slow Macbeth. I far out. That was a bad Macbeth. Has anyone probably been playing Japanese? It ain't as good in Japanese. Stop! I can't stop it! Also, I have completely given up on trying to get the quick cycle on Macbeth. It's impossible on 3D. Apparently it's impossible on VC too. Like, no one's figured out a consistent method for it. Boss, not Area 6. Area 6 would then bring us into good ending, which is slower. I mean, it is possible to do for Yellow Line, but we just don't do it. Uh-oh. Good start. Not! Why? I did that all last night, too. No! No! Oh my god, what a great start to boss! I hate this planet. I don't think I got anything out of that. How? Oh my god, that was a terrible boss. My god, burn that. All my time save, my beautiful time save, dive the boss again. All my beautiful time save. Boss, I fucking hate you. That was terrible. Thankfully it's only Yellow Line and not any percent. That would have made a difference in any percent. Oh my god, stop! I even tried playing it safe and I still got knocked around like a bloody pendulum. I just took the blue ball straight to the face. Lucky it's not expert, I would have already lost 2 wings. Don't really need Rob here actually, I've got 2 bombs as it is. Actually, gold ring rise, that was very clean. I only needed the first gold ring and that was it. Just in case. I don't normally take the checkpoint. I just took a few hits and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking full health just in case something goes horribly wrong here. He's dead. Dude, you're right. They're giving me horrible patterns. Cool. I don't know how that goes overall. I think I was just one hit off losing my wing too. Oh, okay, well I just suck. If I don't smack through, then it means I've gone too slow. Oh, okay. Well, boost was completely off. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Crap, I didn't even see what the run was. Also, was I really comparing to PB? Which I don't think I was. 2040? Is that really what yellow line is? I don't think yellow line was 2040. I didn't realize it was going to split for me. 21:22 was the time. According to my timer, no, it shouldn't have been world record, but we'll have a look. Gotta click that because we all changed. Wow. Well, I was going to say, 22:08 sounds about right. 2 months ago, that was a 21... What did I say? 21:22? That's new world record. It's yellow line. Like, it's a meme category for us, so... It still sucks. Like, 21:22, that could have easily been 21. Like, close to a sub 21. There was just a couple of, like... Well, Macbeth sucked and both sucked. Easily could have sub 21. What in the world is my times on? Because like 20... Is this my best? Are we comparing... What? What am I doing? Why is my timer... Whoops. What's going on here? What are we comparing against? Current timing method, I'm pretty sure is PB. It is best segments. So, theoretically, at the moment, yellow line's best time can be 2044. Easily. So, I was 21:22, and my summer best is 20:44. So, I don't know how good my bolts have been in the past for yellow line. Yellow line can easily sub 20. But if we got 4-hatched Katina, which I've already said, if we get that, we easily sub 20. With a clean bolts and a clean... Oh my God, this was so bad. We can easily sub 20 for yellow line, and any percent can easily sub 20. That's the position we're sitting in for 3D. So that's scary, knowing that we're not too far off sub 20 for yellow line and any percent. At least for the bad ending. For good ending, I haven't actually run good ending for yellow line. So I wouldn't really know what our best potential time is there. I'd actually have to run it. Hold on, let me... I did have a time. Move up. Move up. Personal best. I'll do split time. There we go. That's what I wanted. So there's my split times. That's my best split times. Also, I thought I fixed this. Wait, did I choose? There we go. I thought I changed that, but I didn't. That's the timer I thought I had. Obviously, I haven't been using it. There we go. So, 21-22 is now where yellow line sits. Easily could have been a sub 21. As I said, Macbeth was terrible. Boss, don't even talk about Boss. Boss was absolute ass. I mean, the fact that we're sub 17 on a best going into out of Boss is insane. Do I really want to push this particular category though? As I said, I don't think yellow line's even pushed that well in 64. It's literally the black sheep of categories. As in, no one likes it. I don't blame them. Solar's anticlimactic. I mean, Sector Y and Katina literally is practice for any percent. And then Macbeth is Macbeth. Like, as I said, I generally don't even know if the quick kill on Macbeth is even possible in 3D. Considering for, what, 4 years? I thought quick cycle Gorgon was impossible for 3D until I got it. But even then, that's 1 out of 5 years of running this game. I've only seen 1 quick cycle Gorgon. To put it in perspective. Boss, God, I practiced that and I totally screwed the pooch on that one. But I couldn't even think of a description of how bad Boss was. Yeah, I don't know. Do I really want to grind it out? Go for the sub 21? Probably not. But still, it was a good run, except for Macbeth and Boss, we'll just forget even existed. It was good. The first part of the run was amazing. Until we hit Macbeth. That's when it all fell apart. Alright, should we do it any percent? I think we will. We'll do any percent. I will torture myself with any percent, I think. Save layout. Alright. I actually don't think I've shown off any percent in any stream recently. Oh my god, look at that. That's... Actually, my PB isn't too far off summer best. But to be fair, I haven't done too many runs for any percent with the new route. That's still insane. Sector Y for any percent. Alright, well... You've got a glimpse of what any percent is just from the timer. It's not too much different to yellow line. It was just we do go down to Sector X and Sector Z in this particular run. As I said, Sector X is a bit botched. But it's Boss where I lost a lot of time, and I also lost time in Venom. Just to an unfortunate somersault because my hands were shaking so much. 2108 is the current world record. If we're going off seconds, it's technically tied, but we had to make it milliseconds, so it became untied. But as I said, 2102 is the best we can do for any percent, which is nuts. Which I don't think anyone ever thought that would be possible. Sub 21 is easily possible at any percent. Cool. I need to change. I can't see. Actually, before we start, I'm gonna quickly just go into my live split seconds. Auto splitter, screenshots, 3D, Japan. That didn't work. I need to fix that. Just so I have an auto splitter. Ah, I can't spell Corneria apparently. Corneriu. Corneria. Then we go, don't delete, bring that back. And then sector. Sector Y. Oh yeah, I need to make these 99. Because I don't want it to split, but I do want it doing something. Katina with a 99 comparison. Sector X with a comparison 99. I should probably remove these. That didn't technically do me anything. 1 second while I just quickly fiddle with my auto splitter. I was trying something when I did the practice run. Needless to say, it failed. And I had to manually split. Which is not fun. This one's now Sector Z. Sector Z, it ain't a dummy. With a comparison of 99. Balls, God forbid. Oh, I hate balls. Out of all the planets now, I think Balls is still my least favorite. Screw this planet is literally what the old split name was called for Blue Line. And then that is Golem. Excuse me? Windows being Windows. Alright. I need a drink badly.
Good luck.
I do like how Yellow Line finally got improved by a fair amount. Like, I'm happy with that. Even if it was arse. Excuse me, that was arse. God, we're on a good winning streak here of I'm screwing everything up. And to be fair, that actually wasn't that bad. Hour and a half. I think the first hour was just oopsie doozies on everything. Everything just wasn't working. And a couple of warm-ups, so it wasn't actually that bad. I got into that relatively quick. As it's gotten a lot more consistent. I remember, what are we now, 5 years? Oh, come on. I missed that bomb again. So much for all that. We've thrown it out the window. Never mind, guys. That last run, I'm a fraud. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm a fraud. Mind you, I did change how we do that bomb. Well, how I do that bomb now. Probably don't even need to do that particular routing. I probably made it harder on myself for, like, no reason. I am half tempted to do a Yellow Line good ending. just to see where it ends up. But then I remind myself, that means I've got to face Gorgon and Starwolf. Like, two of the worst RNG checks in this game. And I'm a bit rusty on Gorgon. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I haven't done Gorgon and Starwolf in a long time for Redline. Because I was thinking over that, I'm like, I would like to revisit Redline, because I think I can squeeze another world record out of that. Easily. Just because Sector Y has now been refined as much as it has. Because the world record for Redline does not have a quick kill on Shogun. If anything, it's terrible. The only reason why it's world record is because it got a quick kill on Gorgon, which is huge. Like, the quick kill in that is the most valuable quick kill in the entire Redline. So I should sit down one day and actually practice Redline, which means remembering how to do the quick kill in Zonus, because that's not as straightforward as it looks. Yeah, that don't surprise me. That was an ass-con area. Hi, Rob. I forgot about you. I literally just did a run, and I thought he popped up at the end of it. Nope. I think he pops up every 25 minutes. So one of the things you have to keep in mind when running this game, if you don't want Rob's giving you a bit of a time loss, you need to actually reset the game every so often. Preferably before 25 minutes, because I think that's when he pops up. Actually, I wonder now if 3D's now beaten any N64 and yellow line timing. It's usually how I can tell if I've refined a particular category just enough to be decent, if it's around the N64 time and beating it. Which it should be. Speaking of refining, ZA is 6.5, no, I think it's 6:20. It was 6.5 hours. I think I saw a time that was 6:20. I did check the leaderboard, it's just gone live, and the times I don't think have been submitted yet. So it'd be interesting to see where ZA ends up speedrunning wise. I did play through it, and I'm like, nah, I don't think I'll be speedrunning it. I think it would drive me nuts, actually, because that's a long run. Unless, of course, they come up with a quicker run or figure out some groundbreaking trick that knocks the time down. I did see someone run what's probably going to potentially be a category extension, I hope. That's just getting to rank F. I was like, that's plausible, because that's only an hour and a half. It's not that bad. That's easily runnable. It's the only reason why I haven't gone back to Ranger yet for speedruns. It's too long. Like, for the amount of time that I stream, which is usually around 3 hours, which is around how long Ranger is, I couldn't do any resets if I was to do a Ranger run. It had to be a no reset the entire run. Which, don't get me wrong, I want to go back to Ranger, but it's just such a long game to run. A fun one, but just way too long. I actually want to go back to Rumble. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I haven't run Rumble now for like 5 years. And I want to try Rumble as well for the Wii U. Rumble U. Because that's got an interesting, far out, interesting speedrun. For the Japanese side at least. English not so much. Okay. Bit better. I don't think it's gonna beat... I don't think it'll actually beat my world record time. Because I think that started late. The timer. So it's a bit hard when you don't time it right. So 3 or 4 is about where it should be. I mean, there is the occasional 303, but by God, I've got to pull, like, all the best boosts. I've got to take all the best lines and best angles. It's rough getting that. I mean, I'm fine with a 304. 303 is just a battle one. It's just a 1 second time save. Which means nothing in the overall grand scheme of things. Now at the moment, you wouldn't even know I'm running any percent because it's the same as yellow line at the moment. Which is what I don't like. Aw. Cheers, mate. Set me into the void. Now, I would like to continue the nice Shogun runs I've been getting today. I still can't believe how consistent Shogun is. I'm gonna screw this, ain't I? I've jinxed it. Good job, me. Way to jinx Shogun. Most annoying boss so far, and jinxes it. Also, I've got the most itchiest ear at the moment. It's not funny. My ear is so itchy. Why? Why curse me? I really have to itch my ear. Heck, if I throw, I don't care. I gotta itch my ear. Oh God. No! I don't care. I gotta itch my ear. I threw to itch my ear. Oh. Yeah, the game looks amazing on 3D. I mean, even mechanical-wise, I still prefer the mechanics in 3D compared to N64, but that could be a bit of bias talking there. Oh. I had a bit of hair in my ear and it was tickling it and it made it itchy and I was like, oh, what a terrible day. Terrible timing for that. Couldn't believe it. I held my break for too long. Like, that's why that failed. But as I said, I don't care if I throw. I really had to itch my ear. Wow, what an excuse for why that failed. My ear was itchy. I don't think I've used that one before. Heck, I don't care. Yeah, as I said, it's practice. Kind of a bit of a shame though, that was a decent run. And it started off well, I just held the brake for too long. Oh yeah, I probably will. I was like, yep, that's how a run ends. My ear was itchy. I mean, really, I didn't need my headset. Because I don't... Okay, I know I lie, I do go with a little bit of sound cues. It's like, I do kind of need my headset on. I think for any percent I need it more than yellow line. Yellow line I could have thrown my headset off, I wouldn't have cared. But any percent I do need a couple of sound cues, so yeah. If it was yellow line, that would have been fine. But brand new excuse why to kill a run. My ear is itchy. You know you just get a real bad itch and it's just, oh, I've got to itch it. It was one of those. And it's my ear too, so it's a bit hard not to ignore it. Oh, it's back again. No, come on. Go away, itchy ear. I think there's a bit of hair in it. It's one downside of having long hair. Actually, no, it's not because I've got long hair. I've just had it cut. So it's I've now got strands of hair that can go into my ear. Give it a month, it'll be fine. Oh, I was talking about that earlier. I do hope they announce another Star Fox game. We are coming up to 30-year anniversary. I can't remember if it's for the whole series or just Star Fox 64. I think it's for the whole series. I didn't grow up with the original Star Fox. I grew up with 64, so it's hard to say. That was very slow. But I would like to see another Star Fox game. And hopefully not one as polarizing as Zero. I say that as someone who was trying to figure out if she wanted to buy it, but everyone was kept giving mixed reviews of it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad. So I didn't know whether or not to get it or not. I have it now. I just haven't had a chance to play it. Falco, why did you get in the way? Why did I do that? 1 second time loss because I spammed the start button. Wrong time. My brain literally turned off and just went, yeah, I'm gonna press the start button. I'm literally throwing now. Wow. I've never seen a 1 second time loss in Corneria to mashing the start button at the wrong time. That's a new one. Oh, my brain literally just turned off. I didn't know what I was doing there. Oh god, literal throwing at this point. Now watch me get the cleanest Shogun. Also, I've got the game playing in one ear. My other ear is just super itchy. I'm gonna blame my ear. It's so itchy that it caused me to spam the start button at the wrong time. Also, I had the weirdest dream. This kind of leads into it very well. I had a weird dream. I was having dementia, which is so twisted in so many different levels. But then the complete irony is I remembered the dream, which is the complete opposite of dementia. But I literally had a dream where I was forgetting everything. Don't ask me why that dream came about. I mean, it's fucked. It's completely fucked up, but... Oh, couldn't believe it. What a weird ass dream that you're forgetting everything. And like not knowing what you're doing or like where you are. It's a scary thought. And I know for a fact that potentially could run in my family too, because my poor nan passed away due to dementia. She had it for 10 years, which is a bit heartbreaking because it's like we're not sure if she was happy or what she really felt for 10 years. Whereas I've known other people, they get dementia and they go very quick, which at that point, that's a saving grace thing. If you catch my, like, what I'm catching, throwing down. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. Far out. Just concentrate on the game. Just concentrate on the thing you're actually good at. Even though in the last, I don't know, 20 minutes, I've kind of shown them a wee bit of a fraud. Nah, neck's fine. I'm kind of used to it. It's not really that bad. I do take breaks. Like, I'm not too far off taking one now, actually. Like, I probably do this for like 2, maybe 3 hours at max, and then that's enough for me. The one that really hurt my neck recently actually was work. Oh my god, really, dude. To be fair, I did spam the fucking pulse button. That is a run that needed to die. Not really. The neck's least of my problems at the moment, actually. If anything, I've got more pain in my foot. Oh, I forgot to reset. Whoops. The one that Bits brought up a lot, actually, is my hand. Because I do a lot of mashing. But I do... Well, I haven't been doing it today. I've been a bit lazy, I will admit. Normally I do hand stretches before and after. I've been a bit slack today, but hand stretches usually will prevent that. What am I doing? Brain. Focus. And not only that too, I can't speedrun for very long before, yeah, as you can see, my brain starts losing it. Like, practice is usually an hour and a half, and then even when I'm practicing, I'm doing hand stretches. Streaming's a little bit different because I don't... Well, I'm thinking about so many different things. Hand stretches is probably the last thing I'm thinking about. But no, the irony is, instead of getting carpal tunnel, I end up with tarsal tunnel instead, which is carpal tunnel in the foot. So, next, nothing. All the painkillers I've taken for my foot is probably negating it too. If I'm gaming for maybe 3+ hours, that's when my neck will go. But I've had days as well where, actually, a recent shiny race actually in ZA, my neck was playing up. I think I slept badly on it. Neck's usually the last thing to start aching when I'm gaming. Sometimes my wrist will hurt, sometimes my fingers will cramp up, but neck's always usually the last thing to go. I think that's one of the perks of being hyper flexible. I won't feel pain as quickly or as rapidly in some parts of my body. I think neck's one of them. Knees are another one. And I think my arms are the other place where I don't feel pain as much in my muscles. Sweet. I love hearing that sound cue. It means I've gone decent pace through Corneria. What's the time? 10:30. Depending on how well this run goes, if it doesn't die to Sector X, sorry, Sector Y again. If it dies at Sector Y, I'll make this the last run. As I said, I might bring the doggies over today to see my dog and give her a run around. Or I bring her over, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I might bring her over to see them. Literally go touch grass. But no, I did say I might do some doggy sitting today, just while my partner and father-in-law is out on a job. And it gives Astra a chance to have a run around. Did I do a recent reset? Oh god. Actually, no, it should be fine. It would have been only 3 minutes. I think I just cut it very close. It's like I'm actually very close to doing a game reset. Because Rob... If I've only done one run, that is. If I've done two, I'm going to get a Rob later on in the run. Probably around Bols. Or potentially Sector Z. At least that's one advantage of any percent being so quick. I can do maybe one or two runs and then have the need to do a reset. Just because the run's so quick. Here's the best part about this Sector Y though. I'm gonna go run Redline and I'm gonna get a 0 on it, I bet. Which sends me down to Katina instead of completing Redline. I'm gonna have to like time when I do Redline. Because most of the runs do Sector Y like this. Which is bad for Redline. Because that changes the routing completely. Also changes muscle memory too. Yeah, Falco. I know you're insulting me. Also, it feels weird not having a Rob here. Rob being completely wiped from this part of the run is so weird. Yeah, that works. Just don't screw Twiddledee up. Twiddledee kind of got screwed up. Oh, God, Twiddledum was something. Did I hold the brake for a little too long? No, Falco chased him. Falco actually screwed that up for me. This is gonna be awkward. Yeah, I figured. I was gonna say that was awkward. I don't even know where he went. The bomb got him. As you can see, the health bar's nearly gone, but I got no laser hits on him. That sucked. I hate you, Shogun. But as I said, Falco really kind of screwed the whole pattern up for that one. I'm gonna do like one thing before I end. Hi, training mode. I've done this once on N64 and it was an ass run, apparently. But then again, it's N64, I don't really know the lag reduction strats for it. And I'm... Shit. God, I just suddenly hit the brake, what the hell? I don't know if anyone saw that, the R-Wing just went and lost all speed. Also, enjoy training mode actually have voice acting. A feature N64 didn't have. They actually didn't voice act the training guy. Because I always believed it was this guy saying good luck. Because we never really heard his voice, but it's not. I think it's Rob saying good luck. They tell you the full boost there, but full boosting is actually slower. I missed! Are you kidding? It's always the U-turn spots I screw up. I don't know how I missed that. I must have went a little too soon. Unbelievable, I missed by 1. Here I was thinking I might actually get it, and I didn't. Rip. I will get that one day. I will get that one day. One day I will officially get a training mode run done.
Good luck.
I don't even know when timing begins actually for training mode because it's such a meme. It's a meme, but I reckon this is one of the more tighter runs to execute. Because you gotta time your boost. God. And then 3DS has this. See, I lost boost again. A lot of it. I think I was at half boost and then I just went to nothing. Because of the text boxes there. I don't think that happens in main game. But then the text boxes aren't that bloody long either. But as I was saying, this one's a lot tighter to do. You gotta get all 100 rings whilst going fast, which on paper sounds really easy. But then you realise you gotta work your boosts around U-turn, somersaulting, not U-turns. Not or range mode. So if you miss time boosting, you're gonna have no boost available for a somersault, which then you're gonna lose a ring. Or you do it too soon like I did and completely waff it. Nice whiff. Alright, we're halfway there. It's around the area now where I screwed it on the first run. Because I don't know how I whiffed it. So here, for example. So you've actually got to hold off from boosting just so you can do a somersault. And you got to wait again, do a somersault, so you're actually losing a little bit of speed. And then a mini boost. Have a spin because I can. And then you lose time here, so you can wait for the cooldown. That was nice. Oh, I knew that was awkward. So I'm like, I don't know where I am. Like, I should be close to the ring, and I let go. Over at me. See what I mean by it should be easy, but you're trying to go fast at the same time. So theoretically on paper this should be easy, but something about it on 3D, I just can't do it. I've got it on N64, but the lag helps you so much. So after 6 rings, this barrage of text messages comes up. And it's just talking about the gyroscope and the 3D options, which we never use. Although I have come up with theoreticals for that, where gyroscope actually could be handy. Though why would you use gyroscope? The only problem with gyroscope is if anyone wants to run with a webcam recording, gyroscope actually might be a bad thing. It would make it very hard to record. Capture card's fine, but webcam wise, not really. I know that too, it requires pausing, turning the gyroscope on, doing the trick, and then turning it off afterwards, which would waste time, unless you're good at really good at optimizing coming out of the pause menu. Oh my god, thanks. Luckily, not officially timed. Just getting the 100 would be nice. Also, that uses a lot of boost. Doing that is a 5-second time loss, just immediately. Because you do the somersault, which you get no momentum from, and then you also lose all momentum coming out of it. I generally never thought somersaults wasted so much time until recently. I was like, oh my lord, that's a big time loss. Especially on tighter categories like any percent, that's huge. Alright, 3/4 of the way. This is around where I screwed up again. Okay, I got it. Ta-da! Finally! I wouldn't really say it's like a graceful 100 either. I did somersault. So whatever the final time was, take 5 seconds off. And that's what training mode is for 3D. I don't know why it's not that easy. I think that brings you into the actual game. Oh no, this is a challenge. I thought this existed. I think this is how fast you can get through something. Like, you could theoretically make this part of the speedrun too. As a bonus. Did I full boost by accident? Nah, surely I... Ah! Just a normal day. As I said, just a normal day. Actually, this wouldn't be bad practice if you're a new runner going into the game. Just doing this would be great boosting practice. Which makes me do think they knew about the boost method. They knew about the runs. Which is where they changed some of the AI, I reckon. I reckon they knew. Oh my god, really? Wow! Well, that's Corneria in a nutshell. That's exactly how Corneria runs. I just run into everything. That was literally a run today. As I said, nothing new. Can you just go straight through? Yeah, you can. You don't even need to... Apparently I do there. Still clipped it. Oh, for... I can't see. Hey, we made it, but I did run into some stuff. 1 star. At least I made it. Oh. Can you go straight into that without having to do... You can. I reckon this would actually be an interesting speedrun category as a meme extension. It's literally great practice for boosting for any newcomers to 3D. Like, this is amazing. I completely forgot this existed. I said I needed to spin. And I failed. It's after this one I need to go up. Oh, how did I not get smacked in the face there? I should have been smacked in the face, easily. But I carried so much momentum, I went through that last corridor really fast. So I wonder if we were to make that a category, we'd have to do it like 3 stars, I think. Unless, of course... I feel like you'd have to, because otherwise we just do training mode where we just fly through. Oh, my neck. Speaking of, I just kinked my neck. Alright, that's a sign to stop playing. I just kinked my neck, doing a stretch. Cool. Well, I'm still happy. We got yellow line refined. As I said though, do I really want to chase that? Because that can easily still be easily refined even more. I don't think I want to go for it though, because it's yellow line. But what I do want to do is I want to do a good ending run for yellow line, because we're doing the bad ending. Which, at that point, instead of going down to Boss, you go up to Area 6, which, as I said, Gorgon, Star Wolf, V2, like Wolf and V2, and then Andros is fine. Andros I can do blindfolded at this point. At least the red line one I can do blindfolded. Star Wolf and Boss, sorry, Star Wolf and Gorgon, on the other hand, are like, as there's 2 RNG checks, which a lot of people don't like. But it could be fun just to do a couple of runs for that. Also, no one's streaming at the moment. Very interesting. It's 11 o'clock. Let me just go have a squiz. I thought someone would be streaming at this time. No, everyone just finished. Go figure. Okay. Easy. Well, no raids today. I do need to do a ZA run. Like, I need to do ZA stuff because there's the artsy now. And probably like just finishing off my game, so I do need to do a ZA. But what I really want to do is I want to do Dark Cloud. Oh, that's why I got a bazillion bloody... What the hell is that? I got a bazillion messages because it was emails. Ben ordered something. It's a Phillips head, but within a pinhead. I think I might have a screwdriver for that. Or... looks like a nail that's been rounded out. I'll look, see if I got one after. Anyways, I want to do Z, I want to do Dark Cloud. I want to try and get back into streaming a little bit more consistently. And I want to get content out too. That's my goals for November because I think Ben wants to do a marathon run and I need to talk to my work boss too and figure out what's going on there too. So hopefully work, if I do end up going back to work, which I think I am, that won't interfere with streaming because it's not going to be early morning. But yeah, expect content and expect more streams. Hopefully. Anyways, until next stream, hope everyone has a good day or night. And a peace.